I used to think of my life as a story someone else was writing. I remember people telling me who I should be, what I should do, and how I should do it. I was constantly waiting. I was waiting for the right time, waiting for permission, waiting for validation, all in hopes for something to change for me. I was seeking permission to fit in a box where I had no business being in, waiting for validation from others I thought had my best interest. Don't be too loud. Why would you want to do that? You're too quiet. When I reflect on my life, I remember all the times I was told no, when I was called too much or not enough. I was so lost for so long, letting these words and experiences dictate how I lived my life, waiting to be seen and heard instead of just speaking up for myself. I would shrink myself to be small. I remember all the times that I would dim my light, where I would shrink myself so small to fit in a box, only to please other people and make them feel more comfortable. And the truth was that I never felt comfortable myself. I was worried that no one would accept me for who I was, and I wanted so badly to fit in that I remember I wanted to dye my hair blonde. I wished I would be thinner. I would just not feel comfortable in my own skin, and I always wished that I was somebody other than me. I remember all the times I would quit even before I tried, with this narrative constantly playing in my mind. I was finally tired. I was tired of waiting for a life that would never come if I just didn't claim it myself. Okay. They never told me I could take control. They never taught me the power to change was already in my hands. Though I've grown so much since these specific moments that have broken me down in the past, it's easy to fall back into these rhythms because we get comfortable. But growth doesn't come from being comfortable. Even as I've entered my mid-30s, I found myself in the driver's seat, and yet sometimes reverting back to the comfortable state of a quiet existence, thinking, I'm not good enough, no matter what I've accomplished in my life so far. But the dreams I have, the things I want to create, and the desire I have to live my fullest life doesn't come from playing small and waiting for something to change. It's up to me to change it, to create it. And it's time I turn the page and end this chapter of self-sabotage once and for all. To let go of the narrative I was given, the one where I played small, stayed quiet, and waited for someone else to choose me. The only thing I needed to choose was myself. And choose what I surrounded myself with, like good books, good company, good food, inspiring surroundings, and adventure. For the first time, I'm finally showing up for myself without any expectations, embracing the messiness of imperfections, and just truly not giving a This is a love letter to myself. One I am writing to remind myself to stop overthinking and to do the things, to shine my light, to use my voice, and to share my story and my creativity, and to remind myself that the more I take action and act in alignment, the more I am creating the life of my dreams. This is a reminder that I deserve joy, I deserve peace, and I deserve everything I desire and more. It's true what they say. There's no such thing as a perfect time, and there's no one coming to save us but ourselves. Time is constantly moving, and our lives can pass us by if we let it. So don't. Stop waiting. Give yourself permission, give yourself validation, because the life you want is yours to create. Don't let the noise consume you. We don't have to fit in a box, and we don't have to conform. Set the intention to show up for yourself, even if it's one day at a time. Your dream life is on the other side of your comfort zone. You have the power to write your story, and your story is yours to tell. So make it the best one yet.